Jan here from Australia. Do you have friends that give you used or partly used diaries, journals, calendars, books they think would be useful, catalogues and so on? I do, and I'm sure you do too. These two diaries, one from 2008 and one from 2014, were given to me, and I started to prepare this book. I pulled all that out of it and folded pages to make pockets and so on, because I was going to alter it, and it just got such gorgeous imagery and stuff. I thought, I don't want to do that. So I put it to one side. It's a this year's calendar, but I do have other calendars. This is a catalogue for stamping things that another friend gives me from time to time. And I cut out little bits or, draw flowers that look like them or whatever, but they're also pretty useful things to have. Had a bit of a clean up lately. Found a few things that maybe you didn't think of using. This is a little manual, if you like. Vista, Windows 7. And I decided that the paper is so beautifully thick and only matte finish that they would actually make rather nice pockets and things decorated up. So I've taken the staples out of that one, and I'm going to do it with that one as well. I was at the hospital with my friend who was ill, and the Ladies Auxiliary had books for sale amongst the cakes and other things. And so I bought this one from her for $1. And it actually has some really beautiful photographic things in it, but it's also got other things that will be useful. And the other thing about it is it's beautiful paper. So I could make tags and things out of the paper. And isn't that gorgeous? Bottle brush. I got this at the charity shop for 20 cents. What year is it? 2003. I'll pull just these three things out of it for the moment. I think that'll be good for what I'm going to tell you about later. And those are just beautiful pictures that I like, and I can utilise them as well. These I got from the charity shop for $1 each, and they are gorgeous. I'm not using any of these in books that I'm selling, unless I give attribution, of course, but I can use them in my own, or the ones I give to people. There's another one about being thankful. We'll talk a bit about that later. I used some of the poems out of this in the morning journal that I gave to my friend. This book has got absolutely gorgeous pages. Every page has tops and bottoms, borders, beautiful imagery, beautiful stories. The font and text are beautiful. All in all, it is beautiful. This is out of another diary, and I think the pages are fine. I don't have to have the date up the top, or if I do use the date, I can cover up that with a sticker. Okay. In the middle of all of that, I started writing about the gratitude journal. What's in it, what sort of things you write in it, why you would keep it. This is my original gratitude journal, and the colour I made out of a watercolour experiment, I suppose you'd call it, and it's quite colourful and I love it. And of course I've got to have a butterfly, don't I? Now I've done a little bit of work in here already, because I used to meet with my friends once a week, a couple of friends who had a lot of problems health-wise, and we were talking about trying to make ourselves happier than we were in spite of all the difficulties. So this is what I came up with, and I made one for each of us, very similar, a trashy junk journal, all sorts of things in it. And then we used to meet and do some of the exercises I found here and there on the internet. And while I do love this one, something different's happened with another not too good watercolour, as you can see, but it's quite nice in a junk journal, and it's mine anyway. So all sorts of interesting things. And another friend gave me this elastic, and I dyed it with the colours that are on there, with just watercolours and inks. And while I love this, I'm thinking about making a new journal. And all of a sudden, I remembered that this book has wonderful things in it. It has little bits at the top of each page which talk about how to cleanse yourself from all the bad stuff, and by golly, we need that at the moment, don't we? So February, about heart and mind, and it talks about all sorts of things. And at the beginning of each month there's affirmations, practice for you to do. So it's going to be a fantastic gratitude journal, but I'm going to use it to show people how to make a gratitude journal, or at least how to assemble the bits and pieces that make up one, and how you can alter it with pages you found in other books, etc. So keep watching, keep subscribe to the channel, and then you'll know when I've done other things to go with this. I suppose this is part one of making a gratitude journal out of things that you have already, and concentrating on the good stuff and not all the terrible things that are getting splashed around everywhere on the internet. Bye for now. See you next time.